In operant conditioning, all behavior is shaped by what happens after it. Every action is followed by a consequence, and that consequence determines whether the behavior continues or stops. This framework begins with two simple goals. We can either make a behavior happen more often or make it happen less often. When a behavior increases, it's called reinforcement. When a behavior decreases, it's called punishment. That's it. Everything else builds from here. Next, we define the two possible actions. In psychology, the words positive and negative do not mean good or bad. They're used in a strictly technical sense. Positive means something is added. Negative means something is removed. When we combine the goal with the action, we get the full blueprint of behavior. There are four possible outcomes. Positive reinforcement. This happens when a pleasant stimulus is added after a behavior, causing the behavior to increase. Because the outcome is rewarding, the behavior becomes more likely to repeat in the future. The goal is always the same. Make the behavior happen again. An employee works harder and receives a bonus. A dog sits on command and receives a treat. In both cases, the behavior increases because something desirable was added. Negative reinforcement. This occurs when an unpleasant stimulus is removed after a behavior, increasing that behavior. The behavior continues because it allows the individual to escape or avoid discomfort. You buckle your seatbelt, and the annoying beeping sound stops. Students finish their work early, and they don't have to do extra chores. The discomfort disappears, so the behavior is reinforced. Positive punishment. This happens when an unpleasant stimulus is added after a behavior, making it less likely to happen again. The added consequence discourages the behavior in the future. A person drives over the speed limit and receives a ticket. A person ignores responsibilities and is scolded by a superior. The behavior decreases because something aversive was added. Negative punishment. This occurs when a pleasant stimulus is removed after a behavior, reducing its likelihood. The loss of something desirable weakens the behavior. A teenager misses curfew and loses phone privileges. A student disrupts class and loses recess time. The behavior decreases because something valued was taken away. So the rule is simple. If the behavior increases, it is reinforcement. If the behavior decreases, it is punishment. Positive means add. Negative means remove. Once you understand the goal and the action, the entire system becomes clear.